A bit of good news from the dogs' home in Battersea is that business is bad because they're running short of dogs. For reasons they're not sure of, the number of strays and unwanted animals being left with them has dropped by nearly half from its peak of 24,000 in 1986. Another bit of good news is that they now have 96 new-style kennels in a 4-storey block to help house those that do still come in. 2 years in the building and costing some £2 million, the Tealby kennels, named after the home's founder, give the dogs more privacy. There are separate run and bed areas, and they're lighter, brighter and easier to keep clean. They are, think the home's directors, a distinct improvement on the older open kennels where the majority of the dogs here still live.
We needed more room initially, and that was at a time when we still had very many more dogs coming in than we are now. But the fact that we're getting less dogs now, it doesn't make them any less needed, because obviously the more space you have, the better. It's much better for purposes of disease, preventing disease, cleaning the kennels out, and of course for dogs to have more space to themselves.
Is the intention in the fullness of time to replace all the existing dog kennels with a new type?
Those are certainly going to be replaced at some time in the next 10, 15 years. Whether we shall replace them with exactly the same type of thing, or whether we'll have another 3 or 4 story block, I couldn't tell you. It's long-term planning.
And yet another bit of good news is that Battersea is getting fewer abandoned dogs after Christmas too. There were just over 300 last year, down nearly 60 on the year before. And to help that number drop even further, the home will again, in principle, not be selling any dogs during the run-up to Christmas this year. Christopher Rainbow for Thames News.